Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. And salutation to the Yakin out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And what you just witnessed here, what you've seen, is these Israelis, okay? These fake Jews who call themselves the biblical, okay, Jews, which is a lie, all right? But they're fighting amongst each other. You got the secular Israelis, and you got these Orthodox Jewish clowns, okay, fight amongst each other. Why? Because the Orthodox fake Jews don't want to fight in the Israeli army because they know what time it is, man. But it's beautiful because you're seeing Satan divided, man. You're seeing these fake Jews divided, and they're kicking this secular Israeli female, okay, Amalek, because that's who y'all are. Y'all the biblical Amalekites, which we're going to get into, all right? But it's mad funny, all right? So we're going to get into some scriptures, and we're going to bring out some articles, all right? Mark 3:26. And if Satan rise up against Satan himself, right, and you're seeing that, man, all right? Satan against Satan, all right? Fake Jew against fake Jew, all right? Israeli against Orthodox Jewish monkeys, all right? This is funny, man, all right? And if Satan, let's get back to the scripture. And if Satan rise up against Satan himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but hath an end. And you're seeing that, man. You Israelis, that so-called Jewish state is coming to an end, all right? You know, all right, that you're divided in your country, and you're seeing it, man, right there. And why is there division? Well, let's read it, all right? This is from ABC News. Let's blow this up, all right? Look at this little, the fuck is that, all right? Salakia, this motherfucker right there. How can he be the real Jew, all right? Look at these fake. They look like Arabs, all right? Fuck out of here. Anyway, continuing on. Hundreds of Israeli Orthodox Jews, which is a lie, they're Amalekites, okay, protest army draft. Right, man, because in that statehood of Israel, it's mandatory that you must join their military, all right? And these fake ass, okay, ultra-Orthodox Jewish clowns don't want to join the secular army because they know it's bullshit, all right? They understand the times, all right? They know that there's an agenda with that military, man, all right? But let's read this article. It says, Israeli police arrested 120 people on Thursday during a demonstration by ultra-Orthodox Jews, quote-unquote Jews, who blocked roads and set fires in protest at the forced military conscription of young men from their community. Right, man? Forced military conscription, meaning they have to go into the military. And let's explain it, all right? Police spokesman Mickey Rosenfeld said about 2,000 people from a fringe group of ultra-Orthodox Jews protested in Jerusalem, where they blocked the central intersection and paralyzed the main entrance to the city for hours. Some protesters held signs reading, quote, draft equals religious persecution, end quote. And others set trash bins on fire. Protests took place in other cities as well. Right, man? So once again, let's read that scripture. Mark chapter 3, verse 26. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, which you've seen in this article, and, okay, like right there, they're divided, okay, because they don't want to join, okay, that weak-ass military, all right? And you see them kicking this Israeli girl around, which is funny, all right, who's a fake Jew. And they're all fake Jews, all right? But let's get back to the scripture. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but hath an end. And it's right, you're having an end, and you're seeing it, all right? Let's continue on. Because this scripture right here should narrow it down. Who are the real chosen people of the Lord? Who are the real Jews? Okay. Revelation 2:9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty. Right. All right. The real Jews are in tribulation. The real Jews are in poverty. All right. These fake ass Jews, these fake ass Israel, the state of Israel. Okay. You Israelis, you're not in poverty. You're not in tremendous tribulation. All right. You have your own, you have a quote unquote the land which you stole from us, and you're moving around freely. All right. This scripture is talking about the so-called Negroes, okay, who are the real Jews, okay, as well as the Latinos and Native Americans, right? But we're going to stick with the so-called Negroes because, okay, they are the real biblical Jews. All right. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty. Slakia, this is Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. Right, because they got the promises. All right. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we've got the promise. We're going into the kingdom of heaven, okay, with who the world calls Jesus Christ, okay, which his real name is Yahweh Shai. We're going to be with him, and we're going to be ruling over you Amalekites, man, you fake-ass Jews, all right? Look at this. Bunch of suckers, man. Continuing on. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews. Right, this is blasphemy. You're not the real Jews, all right? That's blasphemy. You're telling lies, all right? You're in our homeland, all right? The Lord's going to kick y'all out. You best believe. That say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. That's right. You are the chief house of Satan, okay? You people, all right? You Israelis, all right? You're Satan, man, all right? The chief house. So let's continue on. Salakia, all right? So now let's get into a little bit of history of why the Lord is against you Israelis, man, which are known as your Amalekites, okay? This Exodus chapter 17, verse 14. And the Lord said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua, right? Joshua is the one, all right, that started the campaign to build the territories of the tribes, all right? You can read that, all right, in the book of Joshua. For I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under the heaven. Right, man. You fake Jews, man. When the Lord returns, he's going to blot you out, man. There's not going to be, okay, a remembrance, all right, of you Amalekites, man, because the Lord's going to kill y'all, man. He's going to destroy you, fake Jews, all right? Look at this clown right here, man. You tell me that's the Jew? All right? That's a biblical Israelite? Get the hell out of here, man. That's a lies, all right? Verse 15. And Moses built an altar, Salakia, see, that's Satan right there, and called the name of it Jehovah Nissi. Verse 16. For he said, because the Lord has sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Right, man. And war is coming, man. More war is coming to Amalekites, you fake Jews, you Israelis. Why? Because here's an article, man. This article right here is beautiful. It just came out October 24th. All right. This is a heavy, okay, boyad, which means, or buyud, which means to stay afloat, all right? By Iran and Russia, Assad gains confidence to test Israel. Right, man? Because you got Iran and Russia backing Assad, all right? And they testing you fake Jews. That's the reason why these Amalekites don't want to fight. I mean, Silaki, they're Amalekites, but just in what their modern name is right now, the Ultra-Orthodox Jews, fake Jews, don't want to fight right now, man, because they know Russia and Iran, okay, are going to lay damage to their land that they're living in, all right? That's why they don't want to get drafted, because they know they're going to die, all right? But guess what? The Lord said, Salakia, verse 16, Exodus 17, verse 16, for he said, because the Lord has sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. So guess what? You Orthodox, you Ultra-Orthodox, fake Jews, you're going to go to war, man. So get ready. The Lord is a man of war, all right? And he's pushing the nations to war. And you know the Torah, all right? You know it. And you know the Lord's about war. The Lord is a man of war. You know that, all right? He's moving these nations, all right? That's why you fake Jews are scared, all right? You bugged out. It's beautiful. All right, let's continue on with this. All right. Circumstances of Syria have changed. Assad's government and its allies may dictate new rules of the game with Israel in the north. That's right, man. It's about to go down. Let me get to the point. The Syrian government usually absorbed these blows, pretending to spit was rain. Either it completely ignored Israeli attacks on army convoys in its territory, or it made do with uttering empty threats. Right, because Assad was like, look, man, you bombing a little here, there. It don't matter. I got bigger fish to fry. All right, I'm with Russia. I'm with Iran. All right, they're saying that, hey, just ignore that. You might have a little casualties, but look, we got to make sure that we have these territories locked down. All right, and that's why, all right, Russia and Iran have been literally making sure Assad stays in power. It's beautiful. Hezbollah, in contrast, managed to set its own red lines by responding to an attack on an arms convoy that had already entered Lebanon, and to the assassination of Hezbollah officials, which is attributed to Israel. Right. So Hezbollah's in the skirmish too. All right. All right. Because they know them fake Jews. All right. These fake. All right. These Israelites. All right. These Israelis are part of the problem. All right. Let's continue on. This is the point. But the circumstances have changed over the past few months. Syria's Assad regime has recovered some of its self-confidence thanks to military victories against the Syrian rebels, achieved with massive help from Russia, Iran, and Hezbollah. Right. And the Israelis know this, man. They're like, yo, dang, man. Assad wasn't overthrown. Assad's now got Russia, Iran, and Hezbollah backing them. They scared now, man. Y'all bitch made right now, and it's beautiful, man. The Lord put it, making sure, okay, you know your time is coming to an end. But let me get to it, because it's about to go down. The Lord's about to make sure that He rocks your clock. All right. This is Deuteronomy 25 verse 17. Remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way, when ye were come forth out of Egypt. Right. Right, because the scripture's right here. All right, Amalek was one of the first, heathen nations to fight against us when we left Egypt, man. And so you thought the Lord forgot about that? Nah, the Lord kept that in his remembrance. All right, you can read right here, Exodus 17:8. This is the account. 17 and 8, right there. That's the account. All right, let's continue on with the scripture. Deuteronomy chapter 25 verse 17. Remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way, when ye were come forth out of Egypt. Verse 18. How he met thee by the way, and smote the hindmost of thee, even all that were feeble behind thee, when thou wast faint and weary. Right, we were faint and weary. We left Egypt. We were walking, a lot of us were thirsty. That's why when you read it, man, let me read this, because how are we faint and weary? Exodus chapter 17 verse 5. And the Lord said unto Moses, go on before the people, and take with thee of the elders of Israel and thy rod, wherewith thou smotest the river, take in thy hand and go. Verse 6. Behold, I will stand before thee there upon the rock in Horeb, and thou shalt smite the rock, and there shall come water out of it, that the people may drink. And Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel. Right, man, that the people may drink, because the people were thirsty, man. They were weary. They're like, we ain't got no water. We left Egypt. All right. So, our people, all right, their mind, was weary, all right. It was faint-hearted, okay. And then you Amalekites, you didn't look at us brotherly, because all right, that you come from the descendant of Esau. You want to go to war with us. So that's why the Lord said this, all right. So you better get ready, man. The Lord gonna mess you up in that land that's not even yours. All right. Feeble behind thee, when thou wast faint, weary, and fear not the Most High. Verse 19. Therefore it shall be, when the Lord thy power have given thee rest from all thy enemies round about, in the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee for inheritance, to possess it, that thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. Thou shalt not forget it. Exactly, man, because the Lord is going to destroy you fake Jews, you Israelis, all right? So if you're listening to this, man, live it up, because the Lord is about to wax that ass, man, all right? He's going to literally show you, okay, why you don't mess with his children, with his chosen people, man, all right? With the 12 tribes of Israel, the Israelites, okay? the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are being oppressed to this very day. We're going to continue on because here's another scripture just to prove, just to back it. All right. Numbers 24:17. I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star out of Jacob. Right. Who's that star? All right. That's Yahushai, a so-called black man. All right. With his chariots, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, Yahushai. That's the star. All right. That's the celebrity. That's the most renowned entity in the universe, okay? Besides his father, Yahweh. And he's coming to bring war to you Amalekites and all the rest of you Edomites, which are the so-called white men, all right? Because you're all so-called, you all are Caucasian. You all come from the descendants of Esau, all right? That's who you are, all right? And the Lord has put the spirit on me to constantly get on you Edomites, all right? And it's easy, man, all right? It's so easy to get on y'all, man, because you're slipping, all right? You suck at trying to hide yourself, man, all right? And it's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Shai, because he's waking up his men. Lord willing, part of it, but I'm going to bring this out, man. You're going down. And it's this man, okay, you see this image right here, which is a depiction, which is which is described numerous of times throughout the Bible of what the Lord looked like, all right? A so-called black man is going to kill y'all, man. Y'all better get ready. We're going to continue on. And a scepter shall rise out of Israel and shall smite the corners of Moab. Yeah, man. That's you. It's you so-called Chinese, man. You're going to get it too. And destroy all the children of Sheth. Verse 18. And Edom shall be a possession. Ooh, you going into slavery, so-called white man. You going into slavery under the Israelites, man. Starting with our big brother, man, who's Yahushai from the tribe of Judah. All right, you're going into slavery. All right. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies. All right, and Israel shall do valiantly. Slakia. All right. Verse 19. Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion. Right. Who's the he? Once again, Yahushai. All right. And shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. Verse 20. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations. Right. You were the first of the nations to attack us, man. Like I said, like the scripture just said in Exodus 17, you were the first ones to try to, hurt us, man, when we were coming out of Egypt, man. All right. We didn't have our land yet. And we were just, following the chariot, man, and following Moses. And you wanted to go to war with us. That's why the Lord said, take up this parable against you, Amalek, because the Lord's going to get you. He's going to get you. All right? Can't do nothing to stop it. Continue on. Slakia. And he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that perish forever. Right, man? You Israelis are going to perish forever. You're going to perish. All right? All right, you little kickboxing demon right here, like her, she's going to perish. All you little fake, all right, Orthodox retards, you're going to perish, man, forever, man. You live it up, man. All right? Because you're coming to an end. Verse 21, and he looked on the Canaanites and took up his parable and said, strong is thy dwelling place, and thou puttest thy nest in a rock. Verse 22, nevertheless, the Canaanites shall be wasted, till Asher shall carry thee away captive. Verse 22, and here's the point. And he took up his parable and said, Halas, who shall live when the Most High doeth this? Right. Who shall live? Y'all ain't going to live. All right. Y'all going to die, man. All right. The Lord going to kill you. You going to die, bitch. All right. So who's going to be living? The children of Israel. All right. The elect. All right. The so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, as well as the confusion of faces scattered abroad, okay? Because they're gonna wake up, okay, which they have been, and saying, I'm not these, okay, false nationalities. I'm a descendant of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Those are my forefathers. Those are my ancestors. I'm an Israelite. And when they realize that and they follow the doctrine of Great Millstone, okay, they're going to be the ones, okay, who are going to escape the wrath of the Most High, which says right here, Halas, who shall live when the Most High doeth this, right? Only the elect are going to live. The rest of y'all going to die, especially you 2/3, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Americans who don't want to get with it. Because guess what, man? Let me show you this picture right here. This is the picture of what the Lord would look like, okay? He's bringing down all these nations, man. They're not going to rise up against him, all right? All these nations are going down, all right? Sorry, fake Chesy's not going to save you. This piece of shit blasphemy of an image is not going to save you, all right? So-called black man who's coming in the chariots, all right? These, what you call today UFOs, all right? He's going to bring down these nations, all right? He's going to war with these nations, all right? Because here's why. Last scripture and I'm closing out. Isaiah chapter 6 verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. And that's what's coming to the planet. That's what's coming to you heathens and you 2/3. Starting with you fake Israelis, man. You fake Jews. You're going to get it, man. The Lord's going to destroy you with his fire and with his chariots. Last part. Isaiah chapter 66 verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. And it's going to be many. A lot of people going to die when the Lord visits, all right? Via intercontinental ballistic missiles or the chariots when they shoot out them laser beams, all right? Either way, you're going to get it if you're not part of the elect. Lord willing was edifying. At the end of the day, you're seeing it right now. Fake Jews fighting fake Jews. This is hilarious, all right? And these are the times that we're in. Satan is divided against itself, all right? Satan cannot stand. Where's that, all right? And if Satan rise up against himself, which is Mark chapter 3, verse 26, and be divided, he cannot stand but have an end, and it's destruction, death, okay? This is what's coming. So you better get with the program if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American who's been, okay, waking up to this truth. You better come under the banner of Great Millstone. And you better, okay, listen to the apostles because they got the truth. All right? And with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity. Pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And making their body a living sacrifice for Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And not giving a damn what these stupid-ass Christians and these stupid-ass heathens got to say, man. We got the truth. We know it. These are the last days. And with that, you know our slogan. 1, 2, 3. Death to Babylon, America. Shalom.